Oh, hello folks. Well, it's me again, Detective Billiam, trying to get ready for Christmas. I still can't believe it. Santa Claus murdered. It's shocking. Who would want to kill someone as nice as Santa Claus? So it looks like we've got another investigation on our hands. So far let's ascertain some of the facts. We know that Santa was in here, in his office, working on his naughty list. The killer came through the door there, unknown to Santa, came up behind him and strangled him. That's the cause of death, strangulation. It was quick and clean and the killer was out again. But now, in order to ascertain some more important facts, let us investigate the scene of the crime. Not much here except Santa's naughty list. Oh good, my name's not on it. That means I've been good this year. But wait a minute, here's something interesting. These what look to be silver fragments. I wonder what these silver fragments could be. They could turn out to be a very valuable clue, so we'd better keep them in mind as we collect more clues and evidence. Now, on to our suspects. We have identified 4 main suspects, one of which could be our murderer. And our suspects are Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Jolly Jingles the Elf, Frosty the Snowman, and Timmy the Bratty Kid. One of these 4 could be our killer. So let's get them in and find out what they have to say. Let's find out what their story is. And remember folks, as I've told you in other previous cases, look and listen to everything you see and hear, because one little thing you see or hear could be very, very important. So, let's get sleuthing. It's true, being Santa's #1 reindeer is not the easiest of jobs. It means long hours and plenty of criticism and insults. Technically, without us reindeer, nobody in the world would get any presents, ungrateful little rats. We're the ones who do all the work. All Santa does is go down that chimney. With the amount of different selection boxes he puts away for you, I'm surprised the fat lump can fit. But do you know, would I kill Santa Claus? Absolutely not. I was much too fond of him. And anyway, at the time of Santa Claus's murder, I was in the field grazing day and night. No one can prove it, but I was there. You listen here, you big lump. We reindeers, especially, are sick and tired of leading that sleigh through all the weathers without even getting one word of thanks. How dare you? It's your job, and I'm sick of you complaining every year, you big lump. And I'm bloody sick of you whipping me like a mule every Christmas Eve. Why, I ought to take this hoof and knock you out. Well, maybe if you weren't going so slow. We have to get through a whole world in one night. You think it's easy? I wouldn't have to whip you if you go a little faster, you stupid reindeer. Because guess what? You know what, fat boy? I've had enough. I'm quitting. You quit? Ho ho ho! And who do you think is going to hire a reindeer with a light bulb for a nose? A fun fair? Ha! I'm afraid, Rudolph, you're stuck with good old Santa. So like it or lump it. Ho ho ho! We shall see about that, Mr. Claus. Ho ho. We shall see. Now that Santa's dead, maybe good old Rudolph here can finally get the respect he deserves. Rotten hell, fat boy. You must think that by being one of Santa's friendly little elves that I'm upset about Santa's death. Well, I'm not. Do you know how much work and effort we put into making all the crap that all them ungrateful people around the world ask for? It means long hours, low pay, and no holiday time. Damned unfair. We elves were just getting sick of it. We had planned to go on strike. But now that Santa's dead, we are all free. I, however, had nothing to do with good old Santa's death. I, however, was working in the shed by the field at the time. There were no witnesses, but I was there. You can't treat us like this. We have worked long and hard hours. We are exhausted. We deserve a raise. Huh, no chance. You can't treat us like this. It's slave labour and it's cruel. Elves don't deserve to be treated like that. So, Elf, what are you going to do about it? Ho, ho, ho. We'll take action. We'll form a union. We'll protest. You won't know what got you then. Ha! Do your worst. Elf. Ho ho ho! Ho ho, don't you worry, Santa Claus. You will have no idea what hit you. Hey, just because I'm made of snow and ice does not mean I am cold-blooded enough to commit murder. I'm Frosty the Snowman, remember? Everyone's favourite snowman. Plus, how could I strangle someone with these hands, these stick hands? I couldn't strangle anyone. I'm sorry, but I had nothing to do with it. I was very fond of Santa Claus. As a matter of fact, I think you're barking up the wrong Christmas tree. I'm sorry, Frosty, but with production more higher than ever and more demand for presents, we'll have to keep the fires and generators on a lot more longer now, I'm afraid. Do you know how many my people you've melted to death with your fires and pollution? You can't do this, Santa. It's not my fault. Production is skyrocketing and things are jumping. You won't get away with this, Santa. It's nothing personal, Frosty. Just Christmas business. Snowmen may melt, Santa, but people can bleed. It's true, I'm not the most well-behaved kid in the world, but you know what? It's just a bit of fun. So what? I put a few balls through a window and didn't say I was sorry. So what if I give a chocolate to my auntie's dog? So what? It's just a bit of fun. But do you know what? Who did that big lump Santa think he was, putting me in the naughty list? I don't deserve it. I wasn't going to be diddled out of a new bike this year. I didn't deserve it. I swore I would get revenge if he didn't put me back on the list. I deserve to be on the nice list. He won't get away with it. And besides, I think you're all forgetting one little thing here. How could I have killed Santa? I was thousands of miles away from the North Pole. I don't have a private jet. How could I have got to the North Pole and killed him? It's just utterly impossible. Dear Santa, I am tweeting you to tell you that if you do not put me back on the nice list, you will be very sorry. I may be a little brat, but my daddy is rich and he will sue your ass off. So put me back on the nice list, or I will go to the North Pole, hunt you down and cut your head off and dump your body in the brown bin. Sincerely yours, Timmy the Kid. And tweet. That'll teach that fatso a lesson. Well, fellow detectives, it looks like we have our work cut out for us in solving this confusing mystery. Now, normally I would make a reveal video after this one to give you time to solve the mystery, but instead the reveal will be part of this video, so I'm going to stop here and give you a chance to figure out who done it. Here you go. Let's see if you can solve the mystery and figure out which one of our mysteriously suspicious suspects is our murderer. Was it trusty reindeer Rudolph? Was it overworked elf Jolly Jingles? Was it lovable snowman Frosty? Or was it that little brat Timmy? This one's a tough one. Enough suspects with enough motives to fill a Christmas stocking. But there's something nagging at me. Was it something someone said? Or was it something we saw in the flashbacks? Hopefully it'll come to me. However, we can narrow down the list of suspects very drastically. Because remember, Santa was strangled. To strangle someone you need good strong hands. So therefore we can eliminate Rudolph the reindeer and Frosty the snowman. Neither of them have proper hands. This is a tinsel of a problem. Wait a second. I've got it! That's what it is. It was both something someone said in the flashback, and something we saw in the flashbacks. Santa was strangled, remember? And these little fragments were left behind. I know what these are. This is tinsel. And remember in the flashback with Santa and Jolly Jingles was carrying tinsel when he was arguing with Santa Claus. So that gives him method and opportunity, of course, because remember what Rudolph the reindeer said? He was in the field by the shed where Jolly said he was all day and night. So if Jolly had been in and out of that shed as he'd said, Rudolph would have mentioned seeing him because that would have given him an alibi. So therefore, Jolly Jingles was lying. So therefore, we have the whole Christmas present package. Motive, method and opportunity. Now, let's have a little reveal flashback to see if we got it right. Good riddance, fat boy. Well done, folks. Thanks for all your help. Another case Christmas cracked. So again, thank you for all your help and have a very happy Christmas and a wonderful new year.